folks. It's time to kick it old school.
Welcome to the MC Variety Hour, everyone. Sorry we've been missing in action the last 2 weeks or so. We both have had some craziness in our lives. In fact, Miles is out in Minnesota right now with her sister who suffered some serious health issues that Miles is going to talk to you about during an upcoming women's health podcast that we're planning. So we wanted to at least get something posted so you didn't think that we've disappeared. I'll try to fill in for Miles when I can here. Oops. I forgot her woohoo after my welcome. So, woohoo, everybody. Welcome. That's my Miles impersonation. I don't have her gusto, though. So, alright. So, remember, ladies and men with ladies, this is your reminder to check your boobs and don't skip your yearly checkups. It can be scary to think you might have cancer or some other serious disease. And I know my first instinct is I don't want to know if I have cancer. I just don't want to know. I'm good. But early detection does save lives, so swallow it down and get in there and get your boobies felt up and your hoo-ha poked. You'll be happy after that weird, I've been violated and can't seem to untense my body feeling finally fades away. My personal advice is to find yourself a teaching doctor. That way you can get your boobies felt up by a few good-looking students. What? They're okay. They're of age. It's fine. Today is 4/20, April 20th, Mother Truckers. What is that? Well, it's April 20th, duh. Just kidding. Okay. Here's a little bit of history of what 420 is, or as what Rolling Stone reported and what I read today. In 1971, somewhere around harvest time in California, a group of San Rafael High School students known as the Waldos, because they like to congregate outside class against the wall, inherited a map. It allegedly led to a crop of abandoned cannabis plants near the Point Reyes Peninsula Coast Guard Station just up the coast from San Francisco. So basically, it's like the Goonies, but with weed, okay? Everybody, if you can follow along. Friends planned to meet after school at 4:20 p.m. to see if the map was real. For a week, the Waldos gathered at 4:20 and hopped in a 66 Chevy Impala, smoking joints the whole way out. The Waldos never actually found the hidden treasure, yet the term 420 became embedded in their dialogue, referring to their favorite plant while teachers and parents were conveniently left in the dark. While the Waldos pioneered the term, their connections with the inner circle of the Grateful Dead catapulted the propagation of 420 into our language. One Waldo's father helped the Dead with real estate, another Waldo brother was tight with Phil Lesh, and in all of the Waldos had all-access passes to the Dead's rehearsals, shows, and after parties, where the term was put to good use during the 1970s and the 1980s. So, that's what Rolling Stone was able to uncover. Reading through the comments and forums, there is some debate that folks in Amsterdam leave work at 4 p.m. to meet up at 4:20 for an afternoon smoke, which really isn't much different than our habit of meeting for drinks after work. Like the song goes, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Right, everybody? Who knows the true origins, or maybe there's lots of origins of this story that have become a big urban myth. Maybe all those stories are true, but all I know is it's 420, y'all, so spark it up, or eat it up, however you ingest it, or don't, no pressure. So here in America, we are still fighting the good fight to legalize the green. We've seen what it's done for states that have already legalized it for recreational use in addition to medical. Let's not get started on why marijuana was originally outlawed and given such a bad image in the first place. Spoiler alert, it was cotton versus hemp and some other factors. But yeah, that's Miles. But yeah, the push now is to educate people on the medicinal qualities of marijuana. The recreational aspect being okay is hard for folks to grasp, which I've always found odd since most of the time I hear that opinion coming from someone 4 whiskey sours deep who's going to drive off after he's done getting sloppy. Yes, we see claims that it cures cancer and performs miracles. That's probably not true, but I'm also not a scientist, so who knows? Maybe it cures some types of cancer? I'm a big believer in anything is possible. In fact, one of the main reasons that one of the first marijuana bills failed to pass here in Ohio was because it was for recreational and medicinal. And while a majority support medicinal, they don't support the recreational use of it. But anyhow, marijuana's active ingredient is THC, which we have long known. It's what makes a person feel high. The other component is known as CBD, which contains all of the healing properties without the high. Both are available in an herb, wax, oil, liquid, and probably some other forms that I'm not hip to just yet. I'm trying though. Depending on how you feel about the sticky icky, there is solid research and evidence that show marijuana does make a difference in people's lives for different reasons. Today, I'm not going to go into rant about the stigma and lies surrounding marijuana, reefer madness, the perception that it's a gateway drug, or the absolute ignorance people display when talking or voting about it. History repeats itself, as it said, and we are living through our own version of prohibition. It's just not liquor this time. Anyways, folks, happy 420. If you celebrate it, that's cool. And if you don't, that's cool as well, like I said. So that's a little bit from the Miles and Crawford Variety Hour. Hopefully you'll hear from both of us soon. I don't have any weekly shout-outs personally. I've been a little too busy, but I'm sure Miles would pipe in right here, right now with, don't forget to visit us on all of your favorite streaming platforms. Our website, milesandcrawford.com. We have a Facebook page. Miles is usually very active on our Twitter. I don't get on there a whole lot, but when I do, it's usually because I like to post nice, weird polls for people to vote on. But yeah, have a great day, everybody. Bye.